Well, that was fun getting all the invoices ready and the spreadsheet done when the last auction ended about 5 minutes ago. Oh boy, guys, from now until Thursday night, we're going to have kind of a similar issue because you know what? I forgot to account for daylight saving time and the time shift when I listed all this stuff last week. So instead of having an hour or an hour and a half after each break to get everything done, guess what? No, we just have like a few quick little minutes, and it's going to be that way through Thursday because I completely forgot, and I have breaks listed for the next 5 days that don't account for daylight saving time. So a couple of things to note about that. Number one, I'll probably invoice kind of throughout the evening, but if you are not done bidding, I'm saying Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, if you get an invoice and you're not done bidding, just wait to pay it because I'll keep adding to it. But basically, I'm trying to invoice throughout the night so those who are done bidding can get paid and checked out and all that, because obviously we're going to have time constraints all week long with the stupid time shift that I didn't account for. So anyway, let's get rolling for tonight. First up, a quick note there, just a reminder that all my feedback is automated on eBay. So anytime you post positive feedback from me, you're going to instantly get it in return without having to wait on me. Second part of that note is to say thank you. I always appreciate everyone that bids with me and breaks with me and chats with me. Next up, these are the items that are listed, throughout the next 5 days on eBay. And once again, if you didn't hear me say this earlier, all the way up through Thursday night, we're going to have time challenges because when I listed this last week, I did not account for the daylight saving time shift, right? So stuff that I thought would have been ending at like 9 is maybe really ending like right at 10 or maybe even a few minutes after 10, and we're supposed to start at 10, so it's going to be challenging for the next few nights. Tomorrow night, of course, we've got some one-box breaks and some autographed memorabilia. We're also going to do a full inner case, 10-box case of Contenders Optic Football and starting a new case of Heritage Baseball. Tuesday night, more one-box breaks and memorabilia breaks, then a half case of Panini Encased Football. That's the last of that I have. And then a full case of Select Basketball. Wednesday, a couple of one-box breaks, a little Contenders Football, not Contenders Optic, but regular Contenders. 3-box break of that, and then a half case break of Contenders Basketball. Thursday night, not much there, an autographed jersey, a half case of Prime Signatures, and then a half case of Donruss Baseball. Friday night, we'll do another full-size helmet and another full case of Contenders Optic and the back half of the Heritage Baseball case. So that's what we're looking at in the days ahead. For tonight, there's a couple of things on this screen to take note of. The first one is the order that you see things listed is the order we're breaking in tonight. So it will be the full-size helmet first, then Supreme Football, Plates and Patches Football, Prime Signatures, then Preferred Basketball, and Prestige Basketball. Those first 5 listings are pretty quick. None of them take very long. So if you're here for Prestige Basketball, you don't have too long to wait. I will say maybe 20 minutes or so, 20 to 25 minutes, we should be in Prestige Basketball. Also, if you're in one of these breaks, please take a look at what you see on the screen there. We have 5 breaks that have completely free shipping tonight. Anytime something has completely free shipping, it goes out either 5 or 6 days after the auction ends. So I'm anticipating those breaks will ship out on Friday the 16th. Our paid shipping break tonight is Prestige Basketball. I'm estimating that will get out on Wednesday. As always, that stuff is plus or minus a day, meaning it can go a day sooner, it can go a day later, but that's my best guess. Also, if you do not hit anything in this break, you are still entitled to a consolation trading card that would typically ship with your next package, but can ship sooner upon request. Again, that information you'll see on the screen there, and there's more of the same in a little more detail even in the eBay description as well. So first up tonight, 2018 Hit Parade Series 7 full-size autographed football helmet. This is break number 6, which means it is the 6th time that we have opened a 2018 Hit Parade full-size autographed helmet. Excuse me. And it ended tonight, March the 11th. We're live streaming it tonight, March the 11th. And our team names are on the left, winning bidders across from it on the right-hand side. Anything you see, like here for the Ravens, that says no bids buyback is just an orphan team. It was unloved, unwanted. No one gave it a forever home. So if anything were to come out for a team tonight that you see with those words, no bids buyback, it just means that it hangs out here with me because it didn't get a bid. Focus is changing there, guys. I do realize that throws the background out of focus. That is by design. It's going to allow us to look at our things up nice and close without all that pesky zooming in and out. So first up is our big Series 7 helmets here. And they do these in 100 box series, right? So there's 100 in each series, and then they start a new series. Honestly, I don't know why they don't just make it an open-ended item and not number it by box, because they have them all the time. But whatever, that's how they do it, so that's how we list it and roll with it. It does come in this little Hit Parade carrying bag, which I will be sending with it. It will not come in that box that I just opened, because that box is not sturdy enough to survive the rigors of shipping. And this is a nice one. There's a little label inside inside the edge of the bag that tells who it is, so I get a little advance warning. But somebody's about to be really happy. Somebody's about to be really, really happy. Kansas City Chiefs with your excellent rookie Kareem Hunt. Yeah, so Chiefs get a nice signed Kareem Hunt full-size autographed helmet to kick off things tonight. And you'll see that as your certificate of authenticity. It's just stuck there in the edge of the helmet. I will leave it there. And there's also a little sticker that matches that authenticity back there on the back, a little JSA sticker. So we're off to a good start tonight with the Kareem Hunt full-size helmet. Just give me a second to get it back in the bag here, and then we'll move on down the road to our next break. But we got to take good care of Kareem, because that's a nice, all these helmets are nice hits, but that's a particularly nice one when we pull the rookies. Okay, now that we have Kareem put away, it looks like I managed to not set the camera back down in the right place. Sorry about that. Picked it up to look at the helmet and then didn't set it down exactly in the right spot. And let's go back to our spreadsheet again. If you are in this break, please take a moment to review the information on the screen that talks about what happens if you don't get a hit, and also gives you your anticipated shipping date. This is one box of 2014 Topps Supreme Football. Second time we've broken 2014 Topps Supreme. Like our other item, it ended tonight, March the 11th. We're live streaming it tonight. And same format, teams on one side, winning bidders across from it. And anything that says no bids buyback just means an unsold team. Tell you what, all the 2014 stuff, which used to be, I mean, I wouldn't say super plentiful, but it wasn't super hard to find either until, yeah, you got it, till Jimmy G had such a good little run on his, with his first 5 games or whatever it was last year with the 49ers. Of course, his rookie year is 2014. So after that, buddy, off to the races it was. And now the 2014 stuff's getting kind of hard to find. So first up here, we have Monty Ball. That is numbered to 99 for the Broncos. Jacob, we have not done prime signatures yet. We've only done the helmet, and right now we're doing Top Supreme. And I realize my focus is not quite exactly where I need it to be because I like to look at those up a little bit closer to the camera. So let's try that and see if that maybe helped us out a little. This is Carlos Hyde to 162 for the 49ers. Then we have Wes Welker to 144, Broncos. And then for the Browns, we have Josh Gordon. That's a nice 2-color patch and a sticker auto there, and this is numbered to 25. So our hit out of 2014 Top Supreme is the Josh Gordon for the Browns. Let me get him in a sleeve, and then we are going to be moving on to 2011 plates and patches. And let's give me a minute to get the spreadsheet set up for that, and we'll roll right on down the road here. And if you're in this break, I'm going to say this every time, so I'm sorry for those of you who have to hear it repeatedly, but you'd be surprised how many times, like right after a break, somebody will write and ask me this exact thing. When is their item going to ship, and what happens if they don't hit anything? So that's why I put it up before every single break, because you know what? People do jump in and out. You know, they don't watch straight through. So if you're in the break, there's the info you need to know. This is one box of 2011 Plates and Patches football. This is break number 8, the 8th time we've broken 2011 Plates and Patches. Like everything else, it ended tonight, March the 11th, which by all accounts has been a pretty good day, right? My Kentucky Wildcats won the SEC tournament, so that made me happy. And then, of course, Selection Sunday always makes me happy. I love college basketball, so March Madness is always a fun time. Jacob, the helmet was the Kansas City Chiefs tonight. I see you there in chat asking about the full-size helmet. Everything in plates and patches is numbered, guys. That has been true anytime they've had plates and patches. They haven't produced it every year, but they've produced it a number of different years. And all the cards are always numbered, base and everything in plates and patches. There's our little empty box, and that's a little checklist thing, which we really don't need, because if we find a redemption, we'll just go to the Panini website anyway to look it up. So first out, we have a rookie card for the Colts, and that is Darren Evans to 100. Next out, we have a Raider, and that is to 299 with Darren McFadden. This looks like a Texan, and it is Andre Johnson to 299. Patriots. Patriots to 100 with BenJarvus Green Ellis. Oh, my man Big Ben Roethlisberger in an honors insert to 249 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Patriots, we had a nice Patriots hit out of 2010 plates and patches earlier this week. We had a nice Rob Gronkowski rookie patch and autograph. And we're about to find a Patriot here in 2011 tonight as well with Shane Vereen. And that is a hard-signed auto, and it's kind of, I don't know, it's dark, so it's not wanting to show up well on camera, but you do have a relic in there. It's just kind of a real, you know, it's navy. It's not showing up real well. That is to 499 for the Patriots. Following that up with a hit for the Cardinals. That one is a sticker auto, and it is a nice little Patrick Peterson to 199 for Arizona. Cowboys out next. Once again, a sticker auto, And that is Dwayne Harris to 100. A relic for the Giants. Ahmad Bradshaw. Oh, cool. Ahmad Bradshaw to, well, did I put that in upside down? Kind of. It's Ahmad Bradshaw to 99. Not that it really matters, I guess, but I don't know. I just like them to go in there a certain direction. Just a weird little hang-up I have. Also for the Cowboys, how about some DeMarco Murray? Yeah, I know we'd like to have that signed, but we did still get you a nice little DeMarco Murray rookie relic to 299. So to recap, 2011 plates and patches, the DeMarco Murray relic to 299, followed by the Ahmad Bradshaw to 99 relic for the Giants. Then for the Cowboys, Dwayne Harris to 100. For the Cardinals, nice little Patrick Peterson to 199. And then finally, Shane Vereen for the Patriots to 499. That one was hard signed and a relic. So that is 2011 plates and patches all wrapped up, which will bring us into our half case of Prime Signatures football. Once again, if you're in the break, please take a moment to review the information on screen that gives you your estimated shipping date and talks about what happens if you don't pull a card in the break. If I can get us back on the proper sheet. I lost my mouse there for a second. So this is 5 boxes of 2011 Prime Signatures football. It's a half case. It's break number 54. And we opened the first half of this a couple of days ago. So this is the back half of a case. And once again, we have team names on the left and your name in lights as the winning bidder across from it on the right-hand side. And if you jumped in here late and you did not hear me say this earlier, all week, guys, all the way up through Thursday night, we're going to have auctions that are ending like right at the time the break is supposed to start in some instances. We may even have a couple that end after we're supposed to start. That is because I did not remember about daylight saving time when I listed this last week. So everything shifted an hour forward, and I'm thinking we're going to have an hour or sometimes an hour or more. And yeah, then we end up with like 4 or 5 minutes. So I will be invoicing this week a little differently than normal. I typically don't start sending invoices until after the last auction of the night ends. But this week, because of those challenges, I will invoice kind of at intervals throughout the evening. But if you are not done bidding, when you get an invoice, don't pay it yet. Just leave it in there and know that I will update it and, you know, add the newer teams to it as they come along. So you only want to pay it when you're completely done bidding. I just want to keep it kind of up to date so that we have a shot at starting on time. And if we do have a night where something ends, let's say the break is supposed to be at 10 and the last auction doesn't end until 10:15, which is possible, then you know what? We're not going to be able to start the break until like probably 10:20. So keep that in mind as we go along from now until Thursday night, because I stupidly forgot about daylight saving time when I was listing last week. But tonight we did manage to start on time, and the last auction ended with like 4 or 5 minutes to go. But I didn't have a whole lot left to invoice tonight either, so that helped. On nights where we have more paid breaks, that will become more of a challenge. Tonight, most everything, as you saw, other than the one break, was a free shipping break, so it made it a little easier. Everything in 2011 Prime Signatures is numbered, even our base cards. So once again, we'll find all numbered cards in here. I see Jacob is looking for Texans and Steelers. He's looking for Big Ben and J.J. Watt. We pulled Big Ben out of here not too long ago, numbered to 10, I think it was. It was a nice one. Eli Manning to 499 Giants. Santana Moss 499 Redskins. Vernon Davis to 49 for the 49ers. And our first hit out is Mason Foster to 49 for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That one is a sticker auto. In this product, if it's on card, that means the rookies were at the rookie premiere. And if it's a sticker, it means they weren't, basically. Alex Karras to 499 Lions. Michael Crabtree, 499 49ers. Beanie Wells to 99 for the Cardinals. And our hit is for the Broncos, Raheem Moore to 199, and that one is also a sticker auto. And why is it not wanting to go? Well, that's just, I don't know. Sometimes I think I get, when I pick the sleeves up off the table at the end of the night, I think sometimes I put the, which apparently I did, have put some of the wrong size ones in the stack with like the bigger stack. And I put the little ones in the stack of what I think are the bigger ones. And then, yeah, that happens. We have to toss a bunch off to the side before we get to the right one. Chad Ochocinco, also known as Chad Johnson back in the day, for the Patriots, numbered to 499. There is a Texan. It is Brian Cushing to 499. Santonio Holmes for the Jets to 99. And wow, look at that hit for the Bears with Rick Caceres to 75. And that is also a sticker auto, but that is a pretty cool little hit there for the Bears. That's pretty nice. You don't pull those too often, so cool hit if you have the Bears. BenJarvus Green-Ellis, 499 Patriots. Mean Joe Green, 499 Steelers. C.J. Spiller, 499 Bills. And the Jags with a little hit with Blaine Gabbert to 49, and that one is on card. So that means Blaine Gabbert attended the rookie premiere in 2011. Bart Starr to 499 Packers. James Laurentis, 499 Rams. Troy Aikman to 99 for the Cowboys. And then we have a little Alex Green for the Green Bay Packers to 249. That one is also hard signed on card. So let's recap. What is the deal with these sleeves tonight? They are just acting so strangely. Let's recap our hits out of this half case of 2011 Prime Signatures. To 249 for the Green Bay Packers, Alex Green. Blaine Gabbert, nice low number to 49 for the Jags. Rick Caceres to 75 for the Chicago Bears. Raheem Moore to 199 for the Broncos. And Mason Foster to 49 for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And that is 2011 Prime Signatures for tonight. That's going to bring us to Preferred Basketball. That is another one box break here. If I can get myself navigated to the right page. Now we'll try that. If you're in this break, please take a moment to review the info on the screen. It gives you your anticipated shipping date, which right now is Friday the 16th. That's always plus or minus a day. Also talks about what happens if you do not pull a card in this break. This is one box of 2016-17 Panini Preferred Basketball. This is break number 4, so the 4th time we have opened this product as a freestanding break. And of course, like everything else, it ended tonight, March the 11th. We're live streaming it tonight. And C. Buell 77 is all over this one. He's got a lot of spots in here, so that's the way to go after it. And Jay Ballard as well. So they both, C. Buell and Jay Ballard must both be fans of Preferred Basketball, and they're trying their best to come in and grab all the hits out of here. But sometimes that's just the best way to do it, you know, when it's not a lot of cards in a box. Sometimes you do walk away with multiple hits with that strategy. There's our first pack, and here should be, yep, there's our second pack. We're going to find 2 booklets and 2 other autographed cards. That's kind of how they have Preferred set up. And we've been finding some really cool stuff too, so hopefully that's going to continue along that way tonight. Elfrid Payton for the Magic is first out, and you can see this, right? I mean, that's a big imperfection right there on that upper, right there. That, well, I put my hand right in front of the camera. That upper edge right there. And I'm trying to tell what's going on there. It looks like maybe the coating on it or something has peeled away. I don't know, but it's definitely an imperfection on that back edge there. On an otherwise nice Elfrid Payton hard-signed card for the Magic. And it always irritates me when they come out of the pack with those kind of issues like that, but you may be able to smooth that back down a little bit when you get it into a top loader and mess with it. I'm not going to try to really mess with it, but you may be able to have some success with that. Then we have a Zubac for the Lakers. We've got kind of another situation. You can see some chipping, all these little spots of white along this bottom corner and bottom edge. So once again, a card that is not really coming out perfect on the back, but it sure is nice from the front. That is a 3-color patch, hard-signed autograph, numbered to 25, and it's pretty nice looking patch there for the Zubac and the Lakers. Now our booklets. This booklet is Mike Conley and Zach Randolph for the Grizzlies. It is numbered to 149. And again, I see some, some minor imperfections. All these little white spots and areas you see along edges and corners are all little chipping and things right out of the pack. So there are 2 relics for the Grizzlies. They could have maybe given us a little splash color somewhere along the way, but Panini was kind of stingy and didn't. Also some imperfection up here in this upper left corner that I didn't see a second ago either. And then we have Shabazz Muhammad for the T-Wolves is our next booklet. And that has some really nice material in it, guys. Those are super nice patches on both sides of this booklet. Really cool. And numbered to 10. So that's why they're super nice, right? Because it is a very low number hit there to 10. And it maybe has a little, some tiny little issues in the upper corner. Nothing terribly extreme, but like our other one, it doesn't come out exactly 100% perfect either. But so T-Wolves with the Shabazz Muhammad to 10. Did I say Shabazz Napier a while ago? Shabazz Muhammad to 10, sorry. And then for the Grizzlies, our dual relic to 149. Our Zubac for the Lakers to 25. That's hard signed. And then the hard signed Elfrid Payton for the Magic, once again with the very noticeable imperfection on that one, on the upper edge there. So that has Preferred all finished up, which is going to bring us into our main event for tonight, which is our 4 boxes of Prestige basketball. And this is the last of the case that we started and have broken 3 other times because it was a big 16-box case, so we broke it up into 4 different breaks just to make it a little more manageable. But this is the back end final part of that case. So for this, of course, it was a paid shipping break, so I'm estimating this will go out on Wednesday the 14th. And just as an aside, if you haven't done a break with me before, when I'm talking about this free shipping stuff up here, let's say that you have something up here in one of these breaks and you also have something down here in the paid break. Whatever you have up here would hitch a ride and, ship also on the 14th. So the free stuff sometimes goes out ahead of schedule if you have another package going in the interim. I don't think I said that earlier, and I do think we might have a couple of new bidders tonight, so probably worth mentioning there. This is 4 boxes of 2017-18 Panini Prestige Basketball quarter case break. Break number 4 ended tonight, March the 11th. Live streaming tonight, March the 11th. and team names on one side, winning bidders across from it on the opposite side. Give everybody a minute as we scroll down through here. Now's the time to start working your mojo. Try to conjure up the hits that you're looking for in here. Each one of these boxes will have 2 autographs in it. And I need to get out some more sleeves. Hang on one second. I'm going to put away the ones we don't need, and I'm going to get out the ones we are going to need. Before we even cut into this box, it'll make things go a little more smoothly. So in each of our boxes, we should find 2 autographs and a handful of, they're called micro etch. And any micro etch we find are going to be rookies. Most of them are red in color, and they are unnumbered when they're red. If we happen to find a pink micro etch, that would be numbered to 10, according to the info from Panini. And if you haven't done a break with this before, this product has been around for years, but this year they made it hobby direct, meaning you couldn't order it from wholesalers or distributors or any of your typical online sources. You had to order it only from a hobby store. So the guy who owns our hobby store here locally is a super nice guy who works with me often, and I buy a lot of stuff from him. And he was kind enough to order in this case for us and give us a chance to pull some nice stuff out of Prestige. So a couple of things to know. One is some of our hits could be replaced in here with a Panini Rewards Point card. They always say their numbers are on average, and that's because some of them do get replaced with a Panini Rewards Point card. The other thing to note, there are cracked ice in Prestige for the first time. Here's one of them in my hand. They call them cracked ice in every other series. This is numbered to 199. And they called it cracked ice in the marketing materials. But on the back of it, they call it crystal. So you can call it whichever one you want. But if we find a regular base card in the cracked ice parallel, it's going to be numbered to 199. If we find an insert in the cracked ice parallel, it's not going to be numbered at all. This is all-time great insert Anthony Hardaway. The other thing you can see as we go by there, Panini has the cards going in 100 different directions, and I don't really flip them unless someone specifically jumps into chat and asks me to. Otherwise, I just think it's kind of unnecessary handling of the cards, having to flip them back and forth so many times. This is a Stat Stars Cracked Ice insert John Wall for the Wizards. And again, just remember all of the inserts that are cracked ice are not numbered. Our base parallels that are cracked ice are numbered to 199. Caleb Swanigan cracked ice, that one is numbered to 199. So nice little rookie cracked ice for the Blazers. Justin Patton, this is the micro etch rookie. And just assume, unless I suddenly get excited and say it's pink and numbered to 10, if in the absence of that, it's going to be red and unnumbered. So those are the only 2 options for that, as either unnumbered red or numbered in pink. All right, the Seattle Supersonics. That is the current Oklahoma City Thunder. So cards always stay with their franchise. If there's any questions about any of that, it's down there in the special circumstances area of the listing. It talks about franchises that have relocated and been renamed. This is a nice little Gary Patton old school autograph sticker auto. Seattle Supersonics, again, the current Oklahoma City Thunder. I think pretty much all breakers do that the same way. Oh, here is one numbered to 10. I told you I'd get excited if we found one. We did. Here is our pink micro etch rookie, the first one. We hadn't seen any in the case up to now. And here is Zach Collins for the Blazers. numbered to 10. So at last we find a pink micro etch. I'm so excited. I've been waiting like the whole case. And so, by the way, has John Paul. And I don't know if he's watching live right now or not. But if he is, he will be equally happy because he's been waiting for that too. So, yeah, that is pretty awesome. Oh, XE Thump, you have been looking for a Gary Patton auto. Well, that's awesome, man. I'm going to assume then that you had the Thunder tonight then, right? Oscar Robertson, all-time great insert. Jonathan Isaac for the Magic, micro etch. But yeah, what I was saying earlier, and I got sidetracked because we hit that to 10, is I think most breakers do that the same way. There's a Jonathan Isaac rookie class insert in that cards, stay with their franchise. I don't really know any breakers that do it differently. That's not to say there aren't some out there that don't follow that rule, but I think the majority of them do. Well, cool, man. Then that is a good way to start the night for you. That we pulled exactly what you were looking for first out of the box. I like that. I like it when you guys hit what you want to hit. Makes it fun. DeMar DeRozan for the Raptors, cracked ice 2/199. It's kind of hard to read the numbering in there, but it is there. Highlight reel insert for the Jazz with Donovan Mitchell. Here is a Malik Monk micro etch. Hornets. And every time I break this, I mean to go look and see like how the micro etches are holding up price-wise or how they're doing price-wise, and I never remember to do it. Hardcourt Heroes insert. So if anybody's been tracking that and you guys know how those are doing, let me know. I'm interested to know. Tadosic rookie class insert for the Clippers. But I just keep forgetting to go look. Highlight reel Ben Simmons for the 76ers, which I think I made a typo and listed as the 78ers tonight. That's good. I didn't see it till after the auction was over. So yeah, that was helpful, the 78ers. Stat Stars insert James Harden for the Rockets. Thomas Bryant for the Lakers micro etch. Yeah, that pink is really cool. It's the only pink that we have found in the case so far. Now, whether or not there might be more somewhere in these last few boxes, I don't know. But out of the first 12 boxes we opened, there were no pink ones. So at least we hit one in this case. Even if we don't find more, at least we found the one. Because it didn't really say what the ratio was in the marketing materials, if it was supposed to be a case hit or otherwise. It would just say find, just like call them rare, find the rare pink micro etch, which that can be anything. Rare can be one a case or one every 10 cases. That was a Kyrie Irving Stars of the NBA insert. Kemba Walker for the Hornets, Stars of the NBA, cracked ice. That one is not numbered. But I like the way they've put the product together this year. Hardcourt Heroes insert. But it's just really, you can't get it unless you go to the hobby store and have them order it for you. Frank Jackson for NOLA, red micro etch. M&M Fishing is asking, where did I get the Panini? I have actually a bunch of mats. Harry Giles base rookie. And I switch them out periodically based on kind of what I'm breaking and stuff. I also have a Bowman, and I just got a new group in the mail because these are, I've had these out for a little bit and I think I need to replace them. But I just haven't had time to break down the table yet, so I need to do that this week too. Break the table down, put the new mats down, and go for it. This is our second autograph out of this box, and it is Josh Richardson for the Miami Heat. It's a sticker auto. Ojale, red micro etch for the Celtics. So yeah, I'm going to freshen them up, and I have, let me think, right now I have Panini, Topps, Bowman, and then I also have a couple of mats that are just solid colors with no logos on them. But I keep those over in the sorting area, which is off to my right, which is where I set the cards after we look at them. And that's where the Bowman mat is right now too. But in this new group, I think I have Panini and Topps again, and maybe Leaf, and maybe even Super Break. And I don't remember if there's a new Bowman in that group or not. But anyway, eventually I'll get the table broken down, and we'll put the new ones in there and shuffle the old ones over into the sorting area. Caleb Swanigan for the Blazers, red micro etch. Harry Giles for the Kings, red micro. I really wouldn't mind breaking another case of this, honestly, but I don't know if they still have it. I'll have to go back and ask him if Panini still has it available to order or not. All-time greats, Kobe Bryant insert, cracked ice, unnumbered. Another Stars of the NBA insert. That one was John Wall. And you know how I told you guys the other night I had gotten a half case of Donruss basketball so that we can break some more of that, because the prices have been going through the roof on the next day autographs. Well, I broke down and bought the other half of the case too. We haven't even started breaking it again, but I was like, yeah, okay, so now we have like a whole case. But instead of breaking it in a fourth and a fourth, we will probably do a couple of marathon breaks, half case, 10 and 10, $10 each time. And it will take forever, because I think it even has more cards in it maybe than Donruss Baseball. And I've been breaking Donruss Baseball by the half cases this week, and it's like a 1,500 card break. It's something absurd. Oh, you can't order them M&M Fishing. They're not like where you can just order them. They're actually from one of my distributors that I spend a lot of money with, so they send them to me periodically. Markel Fultz rookie class insert. But yeah, unfortunately, it's not anything that's available, to order for the general public or anything. Tony Bradley for the Jazz, red micro. Now you can get ones that don't have the logo on them if you just want some ones that are a plain solid color, or really they've got all kinds of strange things on them. You can get Game of Thrones ones and everything else. All-time greats Grant Hill insert. You can buy those just about anywhere that are, not the Panini ones, that are either some kind of theme or plain solid color. Donovan Mitchell for the Jazz, red micro. In fact, Ultra Pro has a lot of solid color ones, I think. Blake Griffin, Hardcourt Heroes. Lou Williams for the Clippers. So we've got a little autograph hit here. That is a sticker auto, and it's cracked ice. Pretty much all of our autographs that we find in here are going to be cracked ice. The majority of them are not numbered, but they are at least a parallel. So yeah, these are pretty cool mats. I like them too. I just, they've got pen marks and various things on them from where I've used them, and you set an ink pen down or set a marker down or something and mark on the mat. along the way, but they're pretty cool. I like them, and of course, ink pen mark on them isn't going to hurt them. They still serve the same purpose of keeping our cards safe. I just like them to look a little newer and fresher, so that's why he sent me a new group. Actually, he sent them last week or maybe week before, and I just haven't had time to get them up yet. Hardcourt Heroes Ben Simmons. Kyle Kuzma. And that is Cracked Ice 2, 199. A little base rookie parallel there for the Lakers. Another Hardcourt Hero insert. Hardcourt Heroes, plural. All-time greats, Pettit. Harrison Barnes, Hardcourt Heroes, Cracked Ice, unnumbered. Kemba Walker, Cracked Ice 2, 199 for the Hornets. And a Justin Jackson rookie class insert. Ben Simmons highlight reel Cracked Ice for the 76ers. That one is not numbered. So what did everybody think about the brackets today? I'm kind of sad that my Wildcats, if we beat Davidson and we go to the second game, you pretty much know it's going to be the Arizona Wildcats. I don't believe they're going to drop their first game. And I don't know that we can beat Arizona because, man, my team has been very up and down all year long. Although we played a good SEC tournament, but they're so streaky and inconsistent. I hope that doesn't mean they're going to play a terrible NCAA tournament, but you never know. They're an interesting bunch this year. Markelle Fultz, rookie class, Cracked Ice parallel for the 76ers, not numbered. Damian Dotson, micro etch red for the Knicks. Stars of the NBA, Karl Anthony Towns. Highlight reel, Ben Simmons. Zubac, Lakers. It's a Zubac kind of night, isn't it? Because we hit the Zubac in preferred basketball in that last break. And now we just hit him here in Prestige. Juwan Evans, red micro for the Clippers. Ibka, Cracked Ice to 199, Raptors. So we've got more select basketball to open besides what I've already got listed. This is TJ Leaf, red micro etch, Pacers. And we've got more contenders basketball. First half of the case I have listed, the second half I don't. Then we've got the Donruss basketball that I just brought back in because I think I want to go after some more of the next day autographs because the selling price has been so good. Got a couple cases of Revolution basketball, the hobby, not the Chinese New Year that we opened most recently, but the regular hobby. And then, what else? Something else I just got in. Oh, some more Prism. The blasters, though. The case of blasters. So what do you guys want to open next after what's already listed? Of course, we've got Select already up there and a half of contenders. But then what do you want to open? You want to go for Donruss first or Revolution first? Or what are you thinking? Steph Curry, Stat Stars. Of course, we're going to get through them all eventually, but I'm just talking about the up next. Wesley Awundu for the Magic. And if anybody happens to be watching live, you can't see chat, I can't figure out how to operate chat. I believe you have to be logged into YouTube first, so that would be the first thing. The second thing is, if you happen to be on a mobile device, you'll have to click that little link that says switch to the desktop version. Dylan Brooks, red micro for the Grizzlies. Jarrett Allen, rookie class insert for the Nets. Stars of the NBA, John Wall. Frank Nitkalina, red micro for the Knicks. Oh, everybody's quiet in chat tonight, so you guys must not have an opinion on which one we open next. Well, I don't mean tonight next. I mean what break I list next beyond what's already there, which is select and whatever I said a second ago, contenders basketball. Maybe we'll do a Revolution and a Donruss basketball over the weekend or something, like about this time next week, maybe. And that box is all empty. This is box 3 of 4. I don't know. I may call the hobby shop on Tuesday and see if we can get any more prestige. I've had fun breaking it, and we've pulled some nice stuff out of it. Caleb Swanigan, red micro for the Blazers. Stars of the NBA, Kyrie insert. Markelle Fultz, red micro. I think we should probably get some more of the White Sparkle Prism, too. We haven't broken White Sparkle Prism in a couple weeks, so I need to get some more of that as well. Jeff Teague, 299 for the T-Wolves. Cracked ice, if I didn't say that. Highlight reel Donovan Mitchell, Jazz. Stars of the NBA, John Wall. I don't really know why I'm setting all of our non-numbered inserts off to the side. Like, I don't know why I am. It's just kind of, I don't know. It's a habit I got in a while ago, and I just keep doing it. So, guess might as well keep on rolling that way now. We've already looked at these. I'm going to set them aside. Steven Adams for the Thunder. Oh, and that is an autograph. Well, Steven Adams cracked ice for OKC. John Stockton for the Jazz. All-time greats cracked ice, unnumbered. Stat Stars James Harden. Hardcourt Heroes Harrison Barnes. Mario Chalmers to 199 cracked ice for the Grizzlies. All-time greats Anthony Hardaway. Kelly Oubre Jr. is our next autograph hit out of this box, and that is for the Washington Wizards. Another Ojale red micro. Kelly Oubre's been playing pretty well for the Wizards lately. Really, the Wizards in general have been playing pretty well lately. So supposedly, I say supposedly because the last time they said this, we got none of it. But allegedly, we're going to get like 4 inches of snow tonight. This is Malik Monk for the Hornets. We're under a winter storm warning as opposed to a watch, and saying around 4 inches of snow in the middle of flipping March. Can you even believe? Jonathan Isaac for the Magic Red Micro. So I hope we don't get it, but if we do, I hope they clear the roads off pretty early, which I would think they would, because honestly, I mean, it was a pretty warm February. All my plants are up out of the ground and blooming and everything. Now they're about ready to get buried under 4 inches of snow. Buddy Hield, Hardcourt Heroes, Cracked Ice for the Sacramento Kings, not numbered. Oh, Jason, you are on here. How are you? You did all right tonight. You're right. So far, we're not even done yet. You may pull something else still yet. There is a rookie class Kuzma Cracked Ice insert, not numbered. Jonathan Isaac rookie class insert. But yeah, that pink micro etch, that was a sweet little hit to 10, man. That's nice. I kept thinking, surely we're going to find one somewhere in the case. And John Paul has been saying the same thing. Every break, we're like, it's going to be in this break. And then, you know, it wouldn't show up. But John Paul must not be watching live tonight, because I think if he were, he would have said something about the fact that we pulled it. But I'm happy to have seen it. All-time greats, Oscar Robertson. Rookie class, Markelle Fultz. And I would think that it'll probably, I don't know if you, Jason, if you keep them yourself or if you resell them, Todosic rookie class insert. But if you sell it, I would think you could probably get pretty good money for that. Hardcourt Heroes, Chris Paul. Because I doubt that there's a ton of it being broken because it was Hobby Direct. So I don't think probably as many people are breaking it as would have otherwise. And if they're not falling any more often than the one per case that we found, you know, it's pretty rare. Korkmaz for the 76ers. That is numbered to 199, Cracked Ice. A Justin Patton Red Micro. Of course, anytime it's numbered to 10, I mean, you're going to probably do pretty well with it. But I'm just saying in general, the fact that this was a Hobby Direct product and not everybody's breaking it, etc., probably means there wouldn't be as many on the resale market as might otherwise be. That's funny. Jason says he always intends to sell them, but then he gets them and he likes them and he keeps them. You sound like me. That is Frank Jackson for NOLA Red Micro. It's hard to part with them sometimes. De'Aaron Fox, Prestigious Picks. That is our last prestigious pick that we were looking for, I believe. There are 3 prestigious picks per case, and there's 1 playmaker. We hit our playmaker in the last break, and we've hit prestigious picks in a couple of other breaks. This is the final one, and it is De'Aaron Fox for the Kings. So that's a nice little hit. Not quite a case hit, because there are 3 prestigious picks per case, but sort of a case hit. Just not a 1 per case hit. Thomas Bryant for the Lakers. Still some value there for that, in other words, for the Kings. Ben Simmons highlight reel. And honestly, I had forgotten that we hadn't pulled that last prestigious pick, or I think we already looked at these, or I would have said it at the start that was one of the things we were looking for. I'd forgotten about it. The playmakers in here, though, which is only 1 per case, was maybe the last break we found it. I think it was break 3, and it was Lonzo, and I guarantee you that's money. Like I said, I like the product this year. It's just kind of hard to get your hands on it. I asked my distributor, too, why they did it that way, because it hasn't been that way in years past, but he said he didn't know. Panini didn't really give them any reason. But just in general, sometimes they try to make products exclusive to the brick and mortar stores to help give them a little boost, I guess. Ben Simmons highlight reel. Oh, we've got another old school autograph. This one for the Knicks. Oh, Charles Oakley. Oh, cool for the Knicks with the Charles Oakley. Nice. I like it. Sticker auto, cracked ice, unnumbered, old school. Very cool hit for the Knicks with Charles Oakley. Donovan Mitchell for the Jazz makes an appearance with a red micro etch. Damian Dotson, red micro for the Knicks. Owundu for the Magic, red micro. So I'm going to guess that that pink micro etch numbered to 10, even though they didn't specifically say in anything that it was a case hit, I'm guessing that it was. If we only found one in the case, I bet if I opened a second case, we'd probably still only find one. Although I kind of wish they would have just called it that so we would know for sure. But they didn't, so, yeah, no. What are you going to do? Frank Nick Kalina, red micro for the Knicks. Dylan Brooks for the Grizzlies, red micro. He doesn't seem to come out as much as the other ones do, for whatever reason. I don't see as much Dylan Brooks kind of in general. Gordon Hayward to 199 cracked ice for the Celtics. He says that he still thinks he has hope to make it back this year from that gruesome injury, so I hope he's right. Stars of the NBA cracked ice insert unnumbered for the Rockets, James Harden. Hardcourt hero, Ben Simmons. Juwan Evans for the Clippers, red micro. And then Chris Paul and Tyler Dorsey finishes up that little pile. It's hard to believe we're already at March and getting ready to go into the NCAA tournament. This basketball season really seems like it's gone by quickly. Harrison Barnes, Hardcourt Heroes. Another Oscar Robertson, All-Time Greats. Hardcourt Hero, Blake Griffin. Although I will admit I am looking forward to opening day of baseball, so I am kind of looking forward to that. Marc Gasol to 199 cracked ice for the Grizzlies. For the Nets, D'Angelo Russell, cracked ice, Hardcourt Heroes. That is not numbered. Well, okay, let's just get a different one. Sometimes they just don't want to cooperate with me. I think because sometimes when I put them back in the pack, after they've been laying out on the table. I think sometimes I like slightly bend one of the corners of the sleeves. All Time Greats Grant Hill. And so then, you know, the card doesn't want to exactly go in it right because I slightly bent the edge of the sleeve or something. But I don't know. That's just my working theory. Why some of them act silly. Markelle Fultz Rookie Class Insert. Tony Bradley for the Jazz Red Micro. All Time Greats Bob Pettit. Oops. Stat Stars Steph Curry. Malik Monk for the Hornets to 199, Cracked Ice Parallel. For the Blazers, a little Zach Collins Rookie Class Cracked Ice Parallel unnumbered. And I got to get a few more out. I have quite enough sleeves out on the table after all. I got close though this time. Wasn't too terribly far off. Just a few packs left, and then of course we will recap. I'll do a quick little pass through our red micro etch, our numbered cards, and that kind of thing, as well as our hits, of course. TJ Leaf for the Pacers, red micro. Stars of the NBA, Karl Anthony Towns. Jonathan Isaac for the Magic. Hey, there we go. That's another one we pulled a while ago and preferred as well. So that's pretty cool. It's kind of, or did we pull Elfrid? Well, we might have pulled Elfrid Payton a while ago, not Jonathan Isaac, now that I think about it. It was just for the Magic, but it was maybe not exactly him out of the preferred break. Justin Jackson, Rookie Class. Stars of the NBA, John Wall. And there we go. All right, so first we'll take a quick little, we'll take a quick little look here at our cracked ice that are unnumbered. So these are all inserts, and they are all cracked ice, but none of them are numbered. They're still pretty cool though. Following those, here is a quick little pass through our red micro etch. All right. Then we'll take a look at our numbered cracked ice. These are all the parallels. They're the base card, but in the cracked ice parallel. So these are all to 199. Then our special cards out of here. Prestigious Picks. This one's De'Aaron Fox for the Kings. Again, there are 3 of these that come per case. We had already found the other 2. This is the 3rd one we were due to find in the case. And then our nice little pink micro etch numbered to 10. We only found 1 in the case, and it held on right until the last break. That's kind of crazy. And it is number 7 of 10. Zach Collins for the Blazers. Now our hits, Jonathan Isaac for the Magic. These are all cracked ice. None of them are numbered. Then the old school Charles Oakley for the Knicks, which is pretty cool. They're also all sticker autos, by the way. Kelly Oubre Jr. for the Wizards. Steven Adams for the Thunder. Zubac for the Lakers. Lou Williams for the Clippers. Josh Richardson for the Heat. And finally, the nice Gary Payton. And again, it says Seattle Supersonics, but that Seattle Supersonics franchise is the current Oklahoma City Thunder. So cards always stay with their franchise. So any Supersonics cards are always going to go to the Oklahoma City Thunder, including that one. So guys, that is it for tonight. That's all of our breaks. I will put up again, just in case somebody is scrolling to the end. You know, you're watching it in the recorded version and you missed this earlier at the top part of the break. There's the anticipated shipping dates for everything we broke tonight, as well as the information about what happens if you didn't pull a card. Of course, in this last break, everybody pulled a card in Prestige, right? Because it's had a lot of cards in it. But in one of the other breaks, somebody might not have. And then finally, we'll take another quick little buzz through the listings in the days ahead. And please, please remember, all week long, up through Thursday night, things are going to be ending like right at the time they're supposed to break. That's because I am a bonehead. I listed this last week and forgot about the time shift that comes with daylight saving time. So, yeah, so you're going to get your invoices like, in some cases, 1 or 2 minutes before the break goes live. And one of these nights, you may not get them until after what should be the scheduled start time. Some of these may not end until after 10 p.m., in which case, obviously, our break would be a little delayed in getting started as well. So sorry about that, guys. I just completely forgot it last week when I was doing the listing. So we're going to have a few challenging days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday with that, and then we'll get back on track afterwards. So that's it for tonight. As always, thank you. I appreciate everyone bidding with me and breaking with me and chatting with me. I hope you have a good rest of your night and that your work week gets off to a good start tomorrow. And we'll see you the next time. Bye.